Hey, what's going on, Swifters? It's Chimney Swift here, and welcome back, you guys, to another Minecraft 1.9 update slash speculation slash image slash tweet analysis video, in which I give you guys some news and valuable information as to what we're going to be seeing in Minecraft 1.9, which, by the way, could be coming out very, very soon. I'll explain more in just a sec. So I've got a bunch of things here. Normally I record these videos where I jump into Minecraft and I do a little gameplay, lay some images over them, but I've literally got so much going on right now that I have to click through and, you know, shoot this information to you guys, and I'm just gonna put these images and tweets up like on a background or something like that for you guys to enjoy. So the first thing I wanna look at is a picture that was, I found it on the Minecraft forums that was posted 4 days ago. And it's this image of the end, and it says Minecon 2015 hype. So right away, I'm like, okay, wow, like they're going to definitely unveil something in regards to this at Minecon. So to back up just a second, if you guys didn't know, Minecon this year is happening in London, and it's happening in like a week and a half or something like that. It's gonna be July 4th and 5th. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be going. I won't be there. So if you guys are going, I'm really, really sorry. Hopefully next Minecon I'll be at and we can meet each other, which would be awesome. But I will be paying attention to the news and trying to get videos out for you guys as best I can. I'm going to be out of town around that time, so I'm gonna do as best I can. So July 4th and 5th, Minecon is happening in London. It's been talked about and anticipated that possibly either they're going to unveil or release like a lot more information surrounding 1.9, or possibly 1.9 for Minecraft might actually launch at Minecon. They might say, hey, it's out now. Kind of like, do you guys remember a couple years ago when Notch like flipped the lever and it went to Minecraft being like officially released or whatever? Maybe they'll do that again, who knows? But anyways, this image here looks really nuts. It's like, it's a picture of the end obviously, but it looks like we're looking at some sort of like housing structures, or I don't know, there's this new purple block here, which almost maybe looks like endstone bricks or something. That's maybe my guess as to what it could possibly be. The houses that I'm seeing, they almost look a little Asian in style, like you know, a Japanese style home or something like that. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what they give me the impression of. It looks like there's either those pink blocks that are next to the, like on the sides and the corners of those houses. Maybe that's that new block that we see in the bottom left of that image, or maybe it's like another new block altogether. I'm not really too sure, but like I said, this was a new image, something that's released, and I think it's something that we can definitely look forward to, and know that hopefully the end is going to be getting an upgrade. So that's exciting. Hopefully this will be, you know, tied into Minecon, because obviously it was part of this image. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is from Surge. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Sarge, I'm not sure. But back on June 24th, so 2 days ago, he tweeted a tweet that said, "Took longer than expected, but refactoring the entity equipment code makes it more flexible for future editions." So I remember like a couple weeks ago reading some stuff from Dinnerbone, who was saying that basically like the baseline code that was in Minecraft before, it had some issues, I think, and they've been working on recoding those to essentially allow every entity, so anything that counts as an entity, so like a player, a mob, that sort of thing, to be allowed to do a wield. So in this image, you can see here that this armor stand, which I guess is considered an entity, actually is holding 2 swords. Now we know obviously that, you know, I talked about this in an update video before, that dual wielding swords isn't really going to be as awesome as it sounds. You can really only attack with one of those swords, you know, to provide more game balance, right? Like you don't want to be going up to fight someone who has 2 swords and you have 1. That would just be unfair. So 1 sword will work, but you could hold 2 if you wanted to, as shown here by this armor stand. Now, some other things in this photo, we see a 2 boss health bars. So previously, I think that the boss bars were always that pinkish color of the Ender Dragon one. Well, now you can see that it looks like the Wither has its own colored bar. It's more purple, and possibly at the time of him taking this photo, he had both of them spawned in at once. So I never spawned in two at once before, so I honestly don't know from my personal experience if like the bars used to stack like that or not, but obviously now it looks a lot more organized. And then there's a purple block behind that command block there, and I was digging through some tweets from people and stuff, and I found out that like that's not a new block. That's basically he says here in his next tweet, what you call the mystery block is not going to be in the game. It's a technical block we only use internally to build world gen structures. So it's probably just for testing purposes. Later on, then he tweeted another image, and this is crucial. He says, no, it's not an exclusive feature for armor stands. Items in the offhand render on all mobs, but they don't use them. So in this picture, you can actually see that this skeleton is holding a flower and a sword. So mobs don't use them per se, but I don't know, maybe they'll generate with that. Maybe, obviously, like in this instance, it looks like he probably created this with a command block. So having mobs dual wield is essentially something that is going to be in this update, which I think is really cool. It's really unique. I think people that make maps are gonna have a lot of fun with things like that. So that's definitely something to look forward to. And let me see if there's anything else. Yes, so today more information got released from Dinnerbone, and this was regarding the skeletons. So let me take a look here. There's so much I am looking at right now. So he says, it took much longer than I'd have liked, but I managed to get the concept of using items down to entities instead of players. Then he says, basically it means two things. I can make skeletons pull back their bows, and a fix for that silly eating sometimes, eating things sometimes eats too bug. So that's awesome. That was a super annoying bug. We've all ran into it, I'm sure. And it looks like he fixed that. Now, right after that, or 2 hours later, he tweeted, no, I don't know what you mean. Skeletons seem perfectly fine and well balanced. And then he tweeted this really hilarious gif of like a skeleton just going hog wild with arrows and just completely bombarding the player. The particle effects you're seeing, at first I was thinking, ooh, are these like special arrows? No, it looks to be just the regeneration that he has on his player. So that's just what you're seeing there. But yeah, it's a pretty funny little gif, and clearly was a mistake because his next tweet says, there we go, skeletons now have proper combat animations, and he linked another gif, which as he steps out from behind the invisible block, you can see the skeleton actually raising his other arm and pulling back the arrow. So this is huge, this is so cool. Like, previously skeletons would just hold their bows out and just shoot you, but now they have a dedicated animation. It's awesome. I'm really excited about this. I know it's probably a small change, but it's honestly also probably something that took them a long time to figure out in code. So I think they've probably been working on this issue for a couple weeks. So it's exciting to see, you know, moving images here, a small video of like it actually working. So that's very exciting. Then he says, meanwhile, over at Sarge DP's Twitter, he just spoiled my Spectral Arrows. So if I right away went over to Sarge's Twitter, and he says, Sarge says, I made a thing for a thing that Dinnerbone made, and for the winner, here's the screenshot. Everyone else, ignore it. So this, I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I'm seeing highlights of enemies. So behind the tree, you can see like a zombie with a white outline. I'm not sure what's triggering this. I don't know if it's because he has a spectral arrow on his hotbar, or maybe it's in his quiver. We don't know. There's no image of his inventory here, but it's clearly highlighting an enemy. Off in the distance as well, you can see a red outline and a blue outline, and I'm wondering if those are zombies as well. Honestly, not too sure at this point, but this looks to be really cool. Maybe a, you know, really fun mechanic to explore when you're going through custom map and you're wondering what's around that corner. You know, throw some spectral arrows in there, whatever, however they work. We'll know very soon, I'm sure. And, you know, sort of see, okay, well, what's really around this corner? How do I need to prepare myself? So that's fun. I like this. I think this is gonna be cool. And oh, here, sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't read. He says the outline color is based on the team color. All entities also have a general tag to turn outlines on or off with commands. Well, there you go, Chim. You should have just kept reading his Twitter feed, which I did not. I was so excited to make this video that I totally forgot about that. So the color is team color. So that's gonna be awesome, right? For multiplayer mini games, all that sort of thing. Very, very cool. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I will be sure to like really pay attention, even though I'm gonna be out of town when, you know, Minecon is happening. I will be paying attention. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'll try and keep you guys updated there as best I can if there's information that comes out that I just can't make a video if I'm out of town or something like that. But more than likely, because I'll be home like on the 6th of July. So Minecon will end on the 5th. I'll be able to get stuff out to you hopefully on the 6th or 7th if it's breaking news. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. It is free and you get awesome daily content from myself. I almost said yourself. You're not making it, I'm making it. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, please be sure to hit that like button. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited for Minecon, just hearing what's coming out, and I'm also very excited for 1.9. So let me know your thoughts below. And this video is now over. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.